Many people will be surprised to learn that fires actually account for a small amount of fire department responses. Well, we have Assistant Fire Marshal and Educator Roy Zoellner with us today, and he's going to share tips on how to keep your family safe. So Roy, what kind of medical calls are you getting, and most importantly, what's preventable?
Well, the Tulsa Fire Department, we respond to everything from cardiac arrest to traumatic injuries. And you're right in what you said earlier, over 80% of Tulsa Fire Department calls are medically related emergencies. And so we have paramedics on our fire trucks who can perform advanced life support. And so one of the most common calls that we receive that is preventable are falls. And falls are the most common cause of brain injuries. And each year, 3 million adults are treated in emergency rooms for fall injuries. And every year, 300,000 older adults are hospitalized for hip fractures. But the good news is, doctors, these falls are preventable.
So Roy, tell us, what's your first piece of advice?
Well, the first thing people should do is, if they find themselves unsteady, is to make an appointment with their doctor. Talk about their medications, any previous falls, and or health conditions that might be contributing to imbalance.
And interesting enough, you say to prevent falling, keep moving.
Yes, you've got to keep moving. Physical activity can go a long way towards fall prevention. And there are many exercise routines that older adults can do to increase their strength and balance.
Footwear can play an important part as well.
Yes, wear sturdy shoes that give you stability. I know it sounds simple, but this can help prevent falls.
Absolutely. Comfortable shoes with the right heel, the right support can prevent those falls in the first place. And you also suggest that people need to look around their homes, their environment, for potential tripping hazards. Tell us about that.
Yes, remove any hazard or anything you could trip on. Take a look around and, for example, rugs or extra furniture in tight spaces. Remove those things. All they're going to do is provide for a trip hazard and limit your mobility and movement.
This is something you mentioned, Roy, and I wouldn't have thought of it, but it's so important. People need to check the lighting that they have in the household.
Yes, turn on the lights. Keep your home brightly lit to avoid tripping on objects that might be hard to see.
And if you know of somebody who is having difficulty with mobility issues, they need to get help. They need to get assistance, right?
Right. The big thing is use assistive devices if you need them, whether it's a walker or a cane, and talk to your doctor to see if that would be best for you. And also make sure you have grab bars in certain areas, like in the bathroom and shower. There are a lot of people who experience falls in those places.
They sure do. Great tips, Officer Roy Zoellner. Thanks for sharing with us today.
Hey, thank you very much for having me.
All right, hope to have you back soon.